we are not looking at the cause and effects of things. We are just really not paying attention, and we think that we're just letting things happen as a people. The deterioration of the moral, moral fiber, the conscience, that we yesterday used to have. Okay, now the reason why, there's a lot of things brought this about. One is this whole meme that's coming, that's being surfaced, there's these sets of memes about Lil Mama, and she's crying. So it's all these memes, but I'm pretty sure half of y'all that's laughing at it don't know that that was part of an interview where she was talking about how she made a record while her mom was dying of cancer, and it got emotional. So, and I kept saying this one particular website that has a page on Facebook that is just constantly and continuously doing the shit. And I'm like, wow, I'm like, this is very tasteless to me. Because I still have some type of moral fiber, that's because I know how karma works, and, and I just live off of, I don't want to do nothing to somebody else that I don't want done to me. Okay. So basically I said something to the fact of, dang, I just hope nobody, on this, these people that's making these memes for profit, you know, have anybody that died of cancer. And, and it just showed, and it was two people popped on. One male, he was like, you ain't heard, you didn't get the memo. And there was this other lady who was like, I mean, if you don't like it, go, move along. And it's like, you know what? There probably were people that admins of the site, or, somebody affiliated with that particular web page. But I'm like, okay, so, it's funny, like, how fuckery's defended. It's like, even though this shit is taboo, you're going to defend being ignorant? I mean, what makes this any different than somebody that sell dope, and defending that and being, oh, well, somebody saying, selling dope ain't right, da, 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 da. Well, you ain't get the memo, shoot, da, da, da. It's the same thing. It's like, okay, first of all, I promise you, certain people, if it was like Bill Jobs or not Bill Gates, or Steve Jobs, or probably even Beyonce or someone, there's people out there that they know that they can fuck with and know that they cannot fuck with. They know that shit is in bad taste because they wouldn't do it to certain people because they have a lawsuit on their hands. And it would be, people would be like, oh, that's that, oh, and those people would probably sue, okay, for defamation of character or something of that nature. But it just goes to show you the level of what people will do in order to get money. And then we allow it and we beg for it, like, no, 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 no. I like for them to make fun of me. So these same people are making fun of somebody, and anybody who has seen somebody up close and personal die of cancer, not your grandfather, somebody you just go to the hospital and you just see them. No, you had to sit there and watch them daily, or, get skinnier and all that stuff, and deal with the chemo and all that, and die. That's not fucking funny. Okay? And then in the same breath want to, support cancer research and all this other bullshit. Motherfuckers is hypocrites, straight up. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, so you mean to tell me, would you take a meme of your own self crying for, would it be cool if Mike Brown, somebody took a meme of Mike Brown's mom crying and made some funny shit out of it? Would it be cool if your parent or somebody of your loved one die, whoever you care about, die, and you crying, and somebody made a meme out of that shit, all in the name of profit and likes and profit to fill their pocket? See, because that's what's happening. We are accepting the degradation of others in the name of their pocketbook. And it's not like, oh, that's the way it is. No, what it is, because see, we're in control. They need our attention. They need us to pay attention. That's how they make money. That's how when you turn on the TV, you have to watch the shows in order for them to make money. So they tell us that that's what is what is happening that's in the now. Just like they said that shit back in the when they changed all the rap music and all that shit to, bitches and hoes and killing and stealing and shit. Didn't nobody go to no motherfucking rap studio one of these Jewish executives at these record labels and say, yo, this is we only want to hear that positive rap talking about, self-destruction and all. We want to, we didn't call out for that. Yeah, and still they put that out there. And you got to think as to why would they do that. And then we was like, oh, well, that's where it is. And, people want it. No. And this is the same thing. This is one instance where people are being desensitized in the name of profit. No, we don't want that. They're putting that shit out there and then telling you, oh, well, this is what's happening. This is what's happening. And then you're like, oh, yeah, well, this is the thing. I mean, yeah, and you're feeding into it and you're, while they're making money. You know what I'm saying? 20 years ago, 30 years ago, it's Richard Pryor's and even Eddie Murphy, comedians certain shit would be taboo. I can't see, a comedian of yesteryear, and I can't recall, nobody now, like Kevin Hart or something like that. I don't know. But, yesteryear's comedians and things like they wouldn't do shit like that. That shit is disrespectful. They would get booed. People would be like appalled that you don't do shit like that. There's certain lines that you do not cross when it comes to that bullshit. Okay? There's certain lines you do not cross, and people need to wake up and understand that motherfuckers is being used. Okay? We being used. We're being laughed at, and then we are for profit and to desensitize us, and we're begging for it. Okay? We're begging for it. We're begging for it. So what you and for that to be okay, and these people are making money. This is the only reason why they're making, because they want you to listen and look and click on their websites and buy shit and buy from the people who are advertising on their site, and that's how money works. So they're making money off of desensitizing you and making a mockery of you. But then we would want to sit up and get mad at the same instance at white people on their websites and things that they do that are really pro-white and things like that, and they make a meme out of the president looking like a monkey, or the deaths of some of these black individuals that have died. We wouldn't find that shit funny, would we? You wouldn't, if you've seen a meme of Mike Brown's mom's crying or some shit on one of these websites of theirs, you would be appalled, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you? Well, shit. I mean, fuck. Why? Why would you be mad? It's called karma. Yeah, do unto others as you want them to do. We can't call out people and call people out on shit that we do ourselves. So some of that shit has to stop within. We gotta stop doing some of that shit. That shit ain't fucking right. We can't get mad at them because they made up. Because I'm sure there are some. I'm almost certain. I will bet money that there is some very disrespectful, some very tasteless memes out there when it comes to any of these men, or Sandra Bland, one of them that got killed, that in the same line that, and people, white folks sit up there in droves laughing at it and things like that. Well, shit, that's what makes whoever site that is, because they don't, some people, some of the white folks, because remember, they're being fed the same shit. So some of them really think it's funny. It's funny as in, now, oh, look at them. It's like funny because they're looking at these stupid motherfuckers. They keep dying and, doing and being, it's like, that's how they perceive the shit. So we can't, and they have an audience that finds shit funny. Hey, I mean, it's all in good fun, right? I mean, shit. So, I mean, what the fuck? You can't get mad at nobody else. But anyway, I'm going to wrap this up real quick. We need to pay more attention to what we do and what we say and what we allow. We need to first understand that no shit that we see on TV, shit we see in all this shit that's desensitizing us, that's happening. They're trying to say, oh, this is how it is, and this is what the people are demanding it first. No, that's bullshit. That we have the power. All we got to, just like the boycotting, we got the power. Boycott it. Stop it. Stop the bullshit. Just stop listening to them. And things like that. And stand up. We, the people, have the power. Stop letting people degrade us like that. And then we'll get mad at at someone that defends selling dope. That's the same in the same instance. Selling dope to his mama, or somebody selling dope to somebody who's pregnant. Hey, it's all in everybody trying to eat. I mean, shit. I mean, what's the difference? We all of us selling each other out at some level, in some form. Cause all it is, that's the only thing it is. But I bet your ass wouldn't be laughing if somebody made a meme about your mama, now would he?